Now we got. Oh, this is the Sharks, right? Are we in black here? Oh no, that's Predators.
Oh, this is Orlando. So this is Orlando Predators. Myself making a little bit of plays with my feet. Another one to Dev. Another one to Dev here. You know,
So
you
how
got
many receivers do you got? I mean, you're hitting a lot of the same guys, but I assume that's just because there's not a lot of guys on an actual active roster.
Yeah, so we'll have, 3 on the field at one time, and then we usually travel with 4. Just because, when you're running in motion and, you're running full speed every single play. And again, it's arena football, so we're throwing the ball pretty much every single down.
Mm-hmm.
So we usually want to travel like at least 4 receivers. And sometimes, we'll have a defensive back that has, some good ball skills, and we'll have him do it if you want to, just manipulate the roster that way.
One thing I noticed here, I obviously had to watch this through a couple of times, and you guys have a ton of jerseys. I mean, there cannot be that many teams in the league that have that many jerseys.
No,
and
man, we are swagged out. We're like the Oregon Ducks of arena football.
You really are. That is a fair way to put it. You have a lot of jerseys. This one stands out. I like this one. There's one coming up I don't think we've had yet, and I like that one because
it's either hit or miss. Like some people really like it. So this is supposed to be like gold.
Okay.
And some people were like, this is like a puke.
Okay.
So it's either you love or hate it, kind of. So there's not a lot of in between. But this is like kind of like our alternate jersey. This is us in New York last year. Let's see what happens here. Probably a bomb. There you go. Another one.
You just beat them.
That's that's really what it comes down to. Like if it's man coverage, we expect to throw a touchdown. This is actually this one's going to Dexter McCluster.
Oh yeah. One thing here, real quick though, what their stadium? We haven't seen New York yet. What do we got going on in the back? This is like, is this a hockey rink usually? Do you know or what? Because
this was not the NAL's proudest moment, I would say. So this is like, I think what it was is the WNBA New York Liberty. It's not like, I think it's like their alternate like home court. So this is like their practice arena, and then they have some games in there. So there, we were actually supposed to play at Madison Square Garden last year.
Wow.
But schedule conflicts fell through. I don't know what it was. So we ended up coming here, and this field was, pretty much one of a kind. So it's usually 50 yards long with 8-yard end zones, whatever it is. This field is probably about 40 yards, 35 yards total.
Whoa.
We're like 2 feet instead of 3 feet. So this was a whole experience in and of itself. So this was like, I'll just leave it at that. But
that's fair. We'll let them fill in the blanks.
Yeah, exactly. So we went down there, handled business and got out of there. So
that's a good throw right there. You hit him right where you needed to.
Yeah. So
ooh, that's sharp.
Dex, made a good play. Freak athlete, just one of those guys.
All right, what is this? This has got to be jersey 3 now, right? I mean, we had dark blue. Yeah, we had white. We had the puke, which I liked, and then but this dark blue is sharp. I do like this.
Yeah, I like the dark.
Especially
blue.
on the home turf, looks nice.
Yeah, so this is the home Navy turf for the Navy jerseys at home. Obviously, this might have been the first.
Oh, let's go back.
Either first or second game of the year. Oh, it's Jacksonville again. There's Marty G for you again.
These are your favorite?
Like, yeah. So this was like we raffled these off after the game. I think someone bought mine for like $400 or $500, something like that. So I think this was like our salute to service, kind of like a military thing. So all the proceeds would go into some military service, like providers, whether that helps with them or
Did you only wear them once?
Yeah, that's like a one and done type deal.
Okay.
So I want these. I want these back. So I don't know if I got to talk to Jawad or our owner or what, but
I think you got to. These are sharp.
It doesn't make sense. Like red's not even in our.
I know. That was the one thing I was going to say. Is as sharp as they look, it doesn't make any sense. There's no red anywhere. At least that gold thing you do have it on your helmet a little bit as an outline. This red is just kind of out there.
Yeah, but I like it, man. I think it works, especially with like the blue turf, blue pants.
Let's see what we got. Ooh, in stride.
Yep.
Look at that.
So again, I love this just because it shows you the inches that it takes to be successful at this level.
Yeah, that is one thing when you're playing at a smaller stadium, in a field, obviously, but that just makes those windows a lot tighter. I mean, this is Jacksonville again.
Back in Jacksonville.
Ooh.
This is a great game. This is a back and forth game. This is actually 4th and goal. I want to say late in the game. So this is like, gotta have it. And basically, if you can reround it just a little bit,
Yeah.
I just literally just backpedal, just trying to buy as much time as I can.
Oh,
Take
you do
the
see
hit
that scrolling back.
right, put it right on the spot. That was just a spot throw. I'm throwing it to a spot. You gotta go get it. And
And
that's
was this any sort of deciding game? You said it was important play, but what about the game? Because again, we see basically a full stadium in Jacksonville.
yeah. So they pack it regardless, but
Yeah.
they might have been the 1 seed at this point. We were like the 3 seed going in, maybe the 4 seed. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But this was going in for I think it was either 2 weeks before the playoffs. I ended up breaking my finger in this game. My thumb on my throwing hand. Didn't even realize it. But again, this is a big time game just for playoff implications, stuff like that. And again, like this was kind of like the championship preview. But again,
This is who you ended up playing in the championship?
We didn't make the championship, unfortunately. We
Oh,
actually
okay.
lost to Carolina. I'm sure they'll be down here somewhere.